Welcome back. In this lesson, I explain the two important definitions: continuous random variable and probability density function (PDF). Already we have discussed that random variable is of two types: discrete and continuous. We have discussed discrete random variable and related with that probability mass function. And now we are discussing a continuous random variable and the probability density function. What is the definition of continuous random variable? If a random variable takes values in an interval, it's a very simple definition. If the random variable takes values in an interval, then such a random variable is known as continuous random variable. For example, the temperature recorded in various cities in a particular state, So, for example, they are in 30 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius. So, which means which may take 30.2. It is any particular value in between 30 to 35. 30.2, 34.5, 33.6, etc. So therefore, it can take all the values in between 30 to 35. So we have to specify in a particular interval. Similarly, age of a group of persons, the weight of a competitors, the weights of different competitors participating in a particular game, which are all can be expressed in terms of intervals. For example, now we can specify from minus infinity to infinity, the real number system. We can specify any kind of interval. That is nothing but a continuous random variable. The random variable which takes values in an interval, it is nothing but continuous random variable. Hope you understand. The number of examples have given. Now come to the probability density function. The probability density function is related to the continuous random variable. The function defined it for a continuous random variable is nothing but probability density function. For example, it is denoted by f of x. It is also denoted by fx of x. It is capital X, indicating this is the function of this random variable. Okay. You know it. You might know this particular kind of notation. And definitely, distinguishedly, it is going to be used. That's later on while studying the subject, you can know this particular notation. So, the function f of x is called probability density function. This is it should satisfy three particular conditions. Condition number 1: f of x must be greater than or equal to 0 for all x. Condition number 1: f of x must be greater than or equal to 0. Condition number 2: if you integrate in the entire limits, for example, minus infinity to infinity, f of x dx must be equal and be 1. If you integrate it, you should get 1. The total probability is unity. The meaning of this is the total probability is unity. You see, the terminology probability, integration, which are all same in the sense. Integration or a curve or a probability, which are nothing but same. And the third one, if you want to calculate probability of an event E lies in between the x for E, the event E, for the event E, x lies in between A to B, A less than x less than B. If this is the event, in this case, like continuous random variable, for a continuous random variable, the probability of an event E is going to be defined as probability of A less than or equal to x less than or equal to B. You can consider A less than or less than or equal to, both are same here in the sense of continuous random variable. It is equivalent to be integral A to B f of x dx. It can be calculated. Probability of any event is calculated by probability of A less than or equal to x less than or equal to B is equal to integral A to B f of x dx. Then if any particular f of x is satisfying these three conditions, it is called probability density function. What is called probability density function? F of x is called probability density function. Small f of x. Remember that we have another notation for capital F. Therefore, you write always small f. So these are the two definitions: continuous random variable and probability density function, which are interrelated. For this continuous random variable, we have to use small f of x probability density function. This is the function we have to use for continuous random variable. For discrete random variable, we have the probability mass function. So these are the four important definitions: discrete random variable, probability mass function; continuous random variable, probability density function. The four important definitions we have discussed. Thank you.